Hello and welcome to the Bike Sanctuary, main dealers for CFMOTO, and today I've got the pleasure of showing you around this new 650 GT. This has just come into stock. This is the first one I've had in black, and I have to say it looks absolutely stunning, so it deserves its own video. We've got a video of the white one as well, which we've had in stock recently, so if you'd like to have a look at that, please check out the CFMOTO playlist or jump onto our website. But let's have a look at this black one. So this is a 650cc parallel twin derived from the Kawasaki engine that you would see in the Z650 or the Versys. Now this is an interesting market because there aren't many 650cc derived sports tourers out there. I mean, you have got the Versys, and it's an incredibly capable machine, similar to the 650 MT, which we also have in stock. But in terms of fed sports tourers with a low seat height, I don't think there's many out there. I mean, the Ninja 650 is more towards the sporty end and don't come with panniers as standard, which this does. So interesting market for this bike. So let's start at the front end, shall we? So it's a twin disc model. I believe they're 300mm discs with ABS. Comes on Pirelli tyres as standard, which are the Angel GTs. A fantastic sport touring tyre, loads of longevity in them. So obviously it sort of gives you a bit of a cue as to what this bike is for. The bikes come with J.Juan calipers, similar to what you would see on some of the Royal Enfields and other bikes out there. You'll also see that it's got braided hoses as standard as well. So it's got a really, really good front end. Doesn't have upside down forks as you would expect for a sports tourer. It helps to protect the fork stanchions from any dirt, and you can see they've also got fork protectors just on the top above the mudguard there, so they're already thinking about people doing, you know, potentially a few miles on this bike for, say, you know, commuting and that sort of thing. Up the front end, we've got these really nice strip LED daytime running lights and LED indicators, all as standard. Really well finished front end. It's got an adjustable height front screen as standard, which I'll show you in just a second. And a few nice other little details as well, like adjustable span on the brake lever and clutch lever, which is something that you don't see on Japanese rivals as standard. Around this side, it'll all look very familiar. You can see the engine is very, very similar to the Kawasaki, as is the way that the suspension is mounted horizontally across the frame, which helps to save space. Gives you greater access to it if you do want to adjust it for preload, if you were to do a tour and you were going out fully loaded with luggage. Which brings me on to the next thing, is the luggage. So luggage, as you can see, is provided by Shad. This comes with the bike in the price. There's no extra price for this. You can also fit a Shad top box if you wish. Decent sized seat, well padded for a pillion, and the drop between the seat and the actual peg height is quite high, which means your pillion isn't going to go numb in 5 minutes of riding. Low seat, I would say, you know, for those of us who are slightly more vertically challenged, it's got quite a nice low seat. Rubberized pegs to absorb vibration. You know, they've really thought about what a sport tourer is going to need to keep people comfortable. So as we come around this side, it's very much the same. As I said, it's a twin disc bike. It's loads and loads of stopping power. Again, rubberized pegs on this side for both pillion and rider. The bike's geared to do about 115, 120 miles an hour flat out if you wish to do that. But it sits comfortably at about 80 to 85 miles an hour. So it's a really comfy bike to ride over longer distances. These come with a 4-year warranty as standard, which is absolutely unheard of for a bike in this class. 2 years more than you would get with any of the Japanese rivals. It comes with 2 keys, all of the usual manuals and stuff. So here's the cockpit. So you've got your 2 keys here. Full colour TFT dash on a bike at this price point, which is absolutely unbelievable. You've got 2 modes that you can select on the fly. So you've got a sport and an eco. Sport is the one that's on the dash currently. We flick across and this is the eco mode. All the information that you'd want is displayed here. So you've got your rev counter on the left hand side, speed, battery voltage, your mileage. There's a gear indicator here. You've got your temperatures and your fuel gauge here as well. So there's everything that you would want there. And as I say, you can flick between the two. There's Bluetooth connectivity to your phone as well, which can be controlled using this dial just here. So you can flick between the functions on your phone. And then all the rest of it is just pretty standard stuff. Indicators, high beams, that sort of thing. And again, there's these span adjusters that you get with both the brake and clutch levers, which is quite rare. To adjust the screen, it's nice and easy. You wouldn't want to do it on the fly, but you literally just wind these off and then slide the screen up or down depending on the position that you want it in. There's lots of nice little details with the bike. You know, the reservoirs are really nicely finished. All of the surfaces are really nicely finished and embossed. Yeah, lots of nice little details. Again, for a bike at this price point, it's not necessarily something that you would always expect. The quality of finish is absolutely fantastic on the bike, I have to say. And with the reassurance of a 4-year warranty, you know, I'm struggling to find where the where the pinch point is on this bike. At 6199 plus £199 on the road, it's quite a bit cheaper than any of the Japanese rivals, especially when you include the luggage into that as well. Well, let's just turn the ignition on so you can see the headlights. So there you go, you've got these, I mean the camera doesn't ever do it justice, does it? But you've got these really nice strip LEDs that run up the outside of the front of the bike, which I think looks absolutely beautiful. So yeah, this is a 650 GT CFMOTO. We also stock the rest of the CFMOTO range. So you've got the 300 SR, the 2700 CLXs, Heritage and Sport, the NK, and then there's the MT. So the MT is the adventure styled equivalent of the GT. GT's in stock at the moment. We're able to offer finance over 2 years or PCP from 2 to 5 years, depending on how you want to play it. If you're interested in the bike or you've got any questions, please feel free to reach out. We've got WhatsApp, we've got live chat, we've got all the social medias, or of course you can come into the showroom for a look, a chat, a coffee, try the bike on for size. That's it for me. Thank you very much for watching and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.